Why, hello, everybody. I am Gregaman, and I am here to bring you a sort of a new thing. On my parent account, I should say, not as in like an account owned by my parents, but an account that is connected to this account. I tried doing Let's Plays before, but they never quite worked out because of something like me accidentally loading some save state from way earlier, or something like that. Now, before I get started, I would like to set a couple of ground rules. In the comments, I would not like people to be yelling at me. I mean, sometimes I miss things, but you have to remember that I have to commentate over my normal gameplay, which for someone that has social anxiety like me, is really difficult. Now, this is going to automatically start here. I'm going to read aloud in my best storytelling voice the story. Here we go. Ahem. Today, I'm going to tell you the story of the 1,000-Year Door. An awfully long time ago, in a strange and far-off land, a big... Oh, I didn't get to read it. It was a town where all people lived very happy lives, and it was said that the town was very prosperous. But one day, tragedy befell this blessed place. A great cataclysm struck the town and its people. Darkness filled the skies, and the earth roared in shock. It was as if the very world had come to a violent end. But then, in a single night... Oh wow, I'm messing up horribly. The town sank into the depths of the earth. I am so sorry. I'm butchering this. Many moons rose and set. Stories of the town passed into the pages of fairy tales. And when the town's site no longer held relics of the past, people gathered at that spot and built a new town. But word soon spread among the people who moved in that an ancient city lay deep underground, and that a magnificent treasure rested there. Indeed. This is the tale of the fabled treasure of Rogueport. Yes, this is where it begins, in the sea town of Rogueport, the tale of a quest for a legendary treasure, and the 1,000-Year Door starts here. I'm going to try my best to do the voices, too, partially because I need to work on my impressions. Finally, I have a minute without Oh wow, I can't even finish that sentence, thanks. I come online here... Oh god, I'm laughing too hard. Once in a while, I'd like to take a chance to look around on my own and see what I want. But now that I'm doing it, all I see is that this town has a very, distinct flavor. Oh, Missy. Do you mean me? Yes, you, Missy. Won't you buy something? I have a wide assortment of knickknacks and doodads. Oh, well, Well, that's a pretty box. What's inside it? It's said that this box holds a map that shows where a legendary treasure sleeps, but the box has a magic lock on it that will only open to the pure and noble of heart. As you can see, it won't budge. Oh wow, I can't read fast enough. Oh. I know if the box will open for you, Missy, then you may have whatever is inside. I am sure that whatever is in there will be of no use to someone like me. So, Missy, take this box in your hands and see what happens. Alright, what's the harm? I'll try to open it. Da-da-da-da-da, Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door start. Yeah, so this is the game I decided to play first, just because it's been a huge part of my childhood, and I had to force myself not to well up in tears before when I was reading the story. Oh no! Don't you start the story again. I don't need to embarrass myself in front of probably 20 viewers. Anyway, I am greatly sorry if this recording is awful, because I have literally zero experience. Okay, probably not literally zero experience, but I have so little experience that... Okay, create a save file. A save file is being created. Now, I'm going to give you a heads up. This is something that I stated in a behind-the-scenes video that I plan on releasing eventually. That I'm currently using an emulator. Now, before you go all up in arms saying, oh, you're breaking the law, and, oh, Nintendo's gonna be all like, oh, you can't do that. But Nintendo really isn't gonna be like that, because I already own the game, I own the system, and I own a Wii U. Not that that has anything to do with it, but I also own Paper Mario on the Wii U. Not this Paper Mario, because at the time I'm saying this Paper Mario is not on the Wii U. Now that I've thought about how much I have to talk, I wind up rambling. Great. Okay, so I remember back when I first started playing this, when I was like 7 years old, 8 years old. Which, by the way, I'm only 18 at the time of recording this. So, I got this game very shortly after it came out, back in like 2002, 2001. I don't remember when this game was released, to be honest. But I thought that it would work like Ocarina of Time, where for some reason Mario wouldn't be named Mario if you named it something else. So how about I also heard a rumor that... Oh wow, my username fits perfectly. I also heard a rumor that the color of a certain character you get later, I'm trying not to spoil it, but I pretty much already just did. Some colors change based on the name of your character in the beginning. Anyway, let's see. There's Parakarry from the first game. Malcol! Oh god, my throat's so dry. That was an awful voice. There's Luigi. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna do, like, the Super Mario Bros. Super Show Luigi, or if I'm gonna just do a normal Luigi. I'm gonna experiment with both here, and see which one is the preferred. Hey bro, check it out! A letter from Princess Peach has arrived for you! I'll just read it to you. How's that sound? Wow, I bet the contrast of those two voices next to each other is awful. Oh, I'm sorry, I just blocked my face from my microphone. That was dumb. Now let's see here. Oh god, do I have to do another Peach voice? Maybe I can do like Luigi doing a bad impression of Peach. Hello there, Mario. I am on holiday. Wow, is she starting to sound... Okay, Princess Peach is now Joseph Stalin? Or just some Russian guy, I guess. Hello there, Mario. I am now on holiday, traveling in the Mushroom Kingdom. In my travels, I came into possession of a mystical map, a treasure map actually. It was inside a box I got from an old merchant in a town called Rogueport. But since it would be too difficult for me to try to go find the treasure all by myself, I thought you could help me hunt for it. You will, of course, won't you? I've included the map with this letter, so please bring it with you when you come. It's starting to sound like Dracula. Jeez. I'll meet you at Rogueport. Yeah, now she's Dracula. That means you must come. Wow, I'm not gonna get a good. What do you know? It's true. It's starting to sound like Waluigi there a little bit. There is a there is a weathered old mappy here with the letter. Check it out. Check it out. Whoa, a bit of a screen tear there.
Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door.
Alright, so, this video might be split up into a couple of parts. I mean, the entire series is going to be split up into a couple of parts, obviously, but just the intro, prologue, and everything, so far my timer has taken about 11 minutes, so in fact 11 minutes and 10 seconds. So this is going to be a 20-minute video. I might have to split it into 2 parts unless my longer than 10-minute video runtime thing functions across channels. Prologue.
A rogue's welcome.
I'm going to try doing like that movie voice for each chapter. Excuse me, sir. Please wake up, sir. The town you'd been speaking of is come into view. Look, that's Rogueport. When I was younger, I thought it said Rougeport. I was a dumb, naive child. You see, we'll arrive shortly. Please, this guy's turning into Kermit. What's wrong with me? I keep making these people sound like people they're not. You see, we'll arrive shortly. Please prepare to disembark. I'm trying not to make him sound like Kermit. See, with my impressions, they all get into like this weird groove where all of my impressions just kind of blend into one specific impression. I must apologize, sir. Our arrival was delayed by just a bit by rough weather. Are you quite sure you want to disembark here? I did tell you all the sordid tales about Rogueport on our way here, did I not? What's that? I'm sorry, you say there's a princess waiting here for you? Is that so? Of course, sir. Well, if that's what you think, then I won't stop you. But, you be careful, sir. Don't say I didn't warn you. That was one of the neatest things about this game, is that it didn't take place in the Mushroom Kingdom, and we finally have control. Okay, so getting a hold of my controls here. Okay, so that's Z. Z shows you your menu. I have 100 coins, but I'm pretty sure... Oh no, that's right, really early on, something happens. It's similar to what happens in, oh, I didn't mean to do that. In Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Okay. Hey, what do you want? Get away from me, freak!
Oh, come off it, you airhead! I know it's tough for you, but don't play dumb with me. I've seen you walking around town asking for information about the crystal stars. Now, I'm doing the asking, so be a good girl and tell us what you know, right now!
Never! I don't have anything to say to you creeps. Ew!
I suppose it wouldn't be right if a sassy little lass like...
Oh, now he's... should I do an Irish accent? I'm not a very good... I don't do a very good Irish accent, despite being Irish myself. Not like in Ireland, but my family's Irish.
I suppose it wouldn't be right if a sassy little lass like you met with an untimely demise. Bah! Boys, we're taking this firebrand to our fortress.
As you command, Lord Grump. We're on it. No! Stop right there, you weirdos! I'll scream! Really? Bye. No, I'm kidding. There's no way to avoid this situation. You actually have to jump in. Like I'd go anywhere with smelly lunatics like you. Not likely.
What? What do you think you're doing, chump? Or you think you can screw up my plans? Gah, it's always something. Looks like I'm going to have to give you a little taste of the old Grumpa Bomb.
Can't flee this fight. Great, first battle in the game and you can't flee. Oh, I just skipped ahead of that. Battle time, Mr. Man. Just find a way to beat this freak off the weak, okay? Don't sweat the details, just jump on him and hit him with your hammer. Now, if I recall correctly, a difference in this game than to the original Paper Mario is that in this game, you start with action commands, but I'm not entirely sure. In the original Paper Mario, you had to get an item called the Lucky Star, I think. And with that, you got access to your action commands. Also in this game, you start with access to your hammer. Even though you got your hammer really early on, yeah, you do start with action commands. I wonder if I can... Uh-oh. Okay, good. As far as I can tell, this game is running really well on my computer. So those are the two commands, jump and hammer. Oh, that was my bad. And he's down. And I got star points. Now this is just, I know I'm skipping a lot of this text. I've been through this intro a couple of times, so I'm used to having to redo it. I will catch myself on these though.
Okay, you got a couple decent shots in, I'll give you that. But unfortunately for you, that means... it's go time!
Uh-oh. How will we ever make it out of this situation?
Punish him!
Oh, whoa! Did you guys see that? Mario and Goombella just vanished. I mean, I know they were meant to escape, but, like, they were in the middle of that crowd and they just poof. Now, while these guys are attacking what's-his-nuts, I'm gonna go this way.
Stop! Where'd they go? Huh? You! Johnson! Did you see them? Did anyone?
Who's Johnson? Apparently none of them have seen us.
Crud! They bolted!
I'm trying to do like some Dr. Eggman sounding thing for him because he always reminded me of Eggman. Wow, mister, you totally saved me. Thanks. Oh, geez, my throat's killing me. I need a drink. I've just got to give you a little reward. My name's Goombella. I'm a student at the University of Goom. Nice to meet you. So, who are you? Oh, wow, that's, like, my throat is dying. Hang on. Apologies, I had to take a small drink because my throat was drier than the Sahara Desert. Wait, you mean like that famous guy? Wow, I can't believe I met you here. Cool. Anyway, no offense, but it looks like you just rolled into town yourself, right? Me? I already hate it here. There are freaks and weirdos everywhere. It's nasty. I mean, I know the place is called Rogueport, so I should have expected it, but sheesh. I'd never come to a place I'd never come to a place like this if there weren't some legendary treasure here. So she's like a female indie. Oh, I love this thing that happens in the background. I might actually, in post, go and edit in some kind of sound for this. What? You're looking for the legendary treasure too? Seriously? Whoa, 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 bucko, what you got there? Oh my gosh! Isn't that a treasure map? You have to tell me where you got that! Princess Preacher. Praise the mushroom. Princess Peach? What? Great hope. Wait. This is Toadsworth. Toadsworth doesn't have a little girl voice. I mean, Goombella isn't supposed to have one either, because I guess she's in a university. But
Great hoogly boogly, if it isn't Master Mario! Bit of a coincidence bumping into one another in this sort of place, hmm? Ho ho! So tell me, Master Mario, what in the world brings you to this wretched little burg? Indeed, Princess Peach sent you a letter and a treasure map. And she told you she'd meet you here in Rogueport. Intriguing. You're asking me where Princess Peach is? I was about to ask you that. We stopped in this town to acquire a spot of fuel for our ship, don't you know? Only took my eye off her for a moment, but as soon as I did, she vanished. You know how headstrong she is, Mario. I assumed she'd be back momentarily, but at this point, I fear we must embrace the possibility that she may never return. I've been at loss, too. I've been at a loss as to what to do. I've been fraught with worry, I tell you.
I really apologize for this horrible, horrible reading. I'm a lot better at reading myself.
But I'm feeling better with you here, Master Mario. Surely we'll find her. Surely. But I know my place, Master Mario, and this is not it. I leave this task to you.
He's starting to sound like Professor Oak. That is going to be a running gag in this series. This is starting to sound like.
I believe I'll recline in the inn right over there and enjoy a spot of tea, perhaps. In fact, I highly recommend it, particularly if you find your HP, hard points, running low. Just drop on in. Oh, yes, anyway, a little rest there will fill all of your HP. I must say, though, the rest of this town is a bit rough. Yes, rough indeed. Huff, I say. Huff, I say.
Princess Peach? Did he mean, like, Peach the Mushroom Kingdom princess? The princess who always gets nabbed by Bowser the Koopa King? The one you rescue? I don't rescue Bowser. Wait a sec, this is crazy. Princess Peach sent you that treasure map? Whoa, this is really intense. Well, where could she have gone then, do you think? Do you think maybe she got sick of waiting and went to find the treasure on her own? Oh, I know, Mario, come with me. One of my professors is here researching that treasure. We'll show him your map. If we start looking for the treasure, then maybe we'll catch up to Princess Peach. Great, we're all good then. Let's go, Mario.
Goombella joined your party. Now, this is the first instance of a party member, and this is also you literally have no choice.
There's nothing you could have done to prevent this, and this partner will probably be about as useless as Goombario was. At least that's what I thought when I was younger. Press X to get nearby information about people and objects. This is Rogueport Plaza. It's the center of town in the main business district. It's a crossroads where many people meet, including more than a few shady characters. Anytime you press X, anytime you press
the X button,
when there's no one around, I will tell you about where we are. That's Gunther, the Goomba. He is always complaining about being swindled or mugged.
If you press the X button,
when there's someone nearby, I'll tell you about him or her. So, did you get all that? Goombella can give you hints when she answers, so ask her for information often. And of course, Goombella can be quite helpful in battle, too. She jumps in the air to attack enemies with a nasty head bonk. She can also look up the enemy HP and weaknesses with her tattle ability. That is the one thing that she's very useful for. I would always make sure that when I was in a new area, she would be the first partner I had out, just so I could tattle. Oh, I didn't read that. That was my bad. She pretty much just said, we need to look for the professor. This is what he looks like, and it showed a quick picture. I don't want to read every single voice. Alright, there are a couple things I want to do before I actually progress on the story. First of which is save and end this recording, because Oh, well, I shouldn't have saved until after the recording, because if this messed up, then I have to start from the beginning. But at least it's the beginning, and not, like, midway through, and I make that mistake. So, next time on Let's Play Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door, I am going to show you a few things around town, around Rogueport, before we continue the story. And apologies for sounding kind of like Chugga Conroy there, but he's one of my main inspirations. Anyways, I'm getting off track. I will see you next time.